Okay, we're live. I'm going to turn on the comments, and if somebody could let me know if we're getting good audio, I'd appreciate it very much. Okay, got a thumbs up. So let me show you. I'm going to pan around here. It's kind of bright right now, but we'll see. Here's the situation. Not a whole lot of people here on the beach this evening. It's Wednesday, obviously, so that is means it could be fewer crowds. Here's the situation. Not a whole lot of people here. We'll take a look. Quick pan around. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. A few clouds, but not enough to do anything. If anything, it's going to be enough clouds to add a little color. So here's how tall I am. Here's Residence Beach entrance right there in the center. Those of you that are familiar with Marco Island will recognize just about everything. And if you're not, welcome to your first taste. And this is looking south towards Cape Marco. If you look to the buildings that are on the far right, that is Cape Marco. You got the Marriott down here. Let me see if I can kind of point that. There's the Marriott right there, just for people's reference. And you see just a few clouds, a few people. And let me go back towards the sun, and I'll let you, let's see. It's bright right now, but it's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be a great sunset. I'll let you, let's see. It's bright right now, but it's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be a great sunset. I'll let you, Hey, could somebody leave me a message? Throw a comment in there, and just so I know the comments are working. Test, got it. Thank you, Bill, appreciate it. All right, super. If you guys have any questions about Marco, you found the guy with the least knowledge. So I've only been here about, we haven't been here 2 years yet, but tried to learn a lot and keep my mouth shut, my ears open. So if you have any questions, throw them up on the screen in the comments and we can have a conversation. That water. So it's about high tide tonight. It's going to be just before 8 o'clock. I was out here earlier today and it was right at low tide and there was a large pool here. The boats were actually getting really close to the beach, not inside the buoys though, but close enough to where I thought it was probably too close, but they did well. A couple larger boats. But it's a beautiful day here. Right now it's about 79 degrees, I believe. Checked just a little while ago. And there's a breeze, probably, I'm gonna say 6 mile an hour winds. Somebody can test me on that. go to Weather Channel or something. But I'm going to say there's about 6 miles an hour worth of wind. It's really pleasant. It's probably a little humid just because we're sitting here on the ocean, but it's not balmy by any means. It feels really, really nice out. I'll pan up and down the beach again. Where are the crowds? I was there in October. There were large groups for the Sun and Everett, a little south of the Marriott. Yeah. So, hi Jim, how are you? Bill, so you were down there at the Marriott. The Marriott is right about, you want to see my fat thumb right there? Right there is the Marriott. And hi Christine, how you doing? So yeah, not a lot of crowds. There's a few people leaving right now and a few people coming. If you watched the video I put up yesterday, I called it the Shoes of Marco Island, and I can't take credit for that. It was a buddy of mine, my YouTube sensei, came up with that idea. He lives on an island up in North Carolina, thought of the same thing, so we were going to do the same thing from 2 different islands and see what happens. But down here, our season is just starting, so it's active. Like during the day today, there was a number of people here, and then up there in North Carolina, in Oak Island, their season's dying off. So, oh, Bill, you were further south of Sandcastle. Cool. Todd's coming down in a couple weeks. It's gonna be great weather. There's the bottom's supposed to fall out of it. I think it's gonna get in somewhere in the 50s Thursday and Friday for lows, but the bottom only falls out of it. And I laugh when I say bottom falling out of it. For 2 days, and then it's going to get warm. It's going to warm back up again. So the water, we were in the water day before yesterday, and it was good. Ooh, 7 mile an hour winds. So I was close for not having a little propeller with a wind gauge on it. That was close. I'm using my Rode microphone, so I'm hoping my audio is coming in well. And if somebody could throw that up there, I'd appreciate it very much. Let's look south. $30 degrees all weekend, huh, Chris? Yeesh. Ouch. That's a beautiful shot. Some kids out there playing. You know, this beach is so deep and wide here. If you have a family outing, you know, the kids at night are just bushed. Last Thanksgiving, Mary and I came down here for a walk, and we met a gentleman in the parking lot, and he was carrying a roaster, and he had a turkey in there. And so we were kind of walking with him and asked him what he was up to, and they were going to one of the tiki huts there at Residence Beach. And he said for the last 12 or 14 years, their entire family has had Thanksgiving at Residence Beach and underneath a tiki hut. And I thought, man, that is awesome. Take a look at this. The colors are starting to come out there just a little bit. Let me turn back around. A few more people showing up for sunset. I think it's going to be a nice one. Good, you can hear the waves. Good. Thanks, Chris. Does anybody have any questions? Who is the furthest away? I know Jim is up in Wisconsin. Chris is in Illinois. If you think you're the furthest away, put a comment in the comments section. How's the cleanup, Pat? Cleanup's going well on the island. There is most of the vegetation is gone, and what I'm seeing now is, I just saw it across the street from our house, that a bunch of condominiums, they're not completely flooded. They got plenty of water on the first floor and had to take everything out, all the possessions and the drywall and whatnot, up about 4 feet. But most of those piles have been picked up. Today there was another large pile coming out, and I think the stragglers, you know, the people that couldn't come down right away, they're coming down now and checking out their place, and then they're having to get rid of things too. So I think you're going to have those kind of straggling piles throughout the island, but most of it is all picked up. I'd say, if anything, and here I'm going to flip around, see if we can see it real quick, but if anything, you can see some remnants. And when you look at the top of the palm trees, you see here, you can see them down there where they look like they've been stripped, especially down at the south end of Residence Beach there. So they're missing a lot of palm fronds, and that's really the extent of the issue here. At Residence Beach, they're still working on landscaping, but most of that is done, and the landscape companies have really done a good job of cleaning things up as well. So the cleanup's going really well here. Not so much north of us. There's Residence Beach, the pavilion right there. Are the tiki huts back at the? Well, let's take a look down there. Bill, let's check. See if I can zoom in. I don't know if they're back yet. I think it's just the one main rental hut. And you know, Quinn's, you probably heard Quinn's was severely damaged, so they're just redoing that whole thing. Let's see, I think that's about as close as I can get. But no, the tiki huts are not back there. But right after the hurricane, I think it was the day after, maybe 2 days after, I saw them moving the tops of the tiki hut with cranes, and they've stored them across the street in the parking lot. So I'll swing back around because we're getting some good colors here. There's a boat coming by. Maria's down there walking somewhere. She took off. She went south. Oh yeah, Bill, I remember that. Has the tourism picked up? Yes, it's, I don't know if it's tourism or it's, you know, people that own down here. I hate using the word snowbirds, to be honest. Unless it's people that are down here checking on their place after the hurricane and whatnot, because the streets are busy. They're busy. And the restaurants are busy. Everything's busy. We've been calling it a mini season. And when I've asked a couple of the restaurateurs, you know, if they think it's sort of a mini season, they've agreed. They thought it already started. So that was kind of interesting. There goes the sun behind the clouds. It really moves fast once it gets down there. But it's going through, guys. Yeah, you're fine.
You're doing time lapse or something.
No, I'm doing live stream.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Some people tried to go around me here. Told them don't worry about it. Yeah, Chris. I had an order in, Chris, but actually, what's nice is when we have a sunset and there's clouds like on both sides, or maybe, you know, a little bit above the water, but not right on the water, so you can see the sun go into the water, essentially. But the clouds really add the color, which is cool. Pelican. Just right of center, it's a buoy. It says, I think it says no boats or no wake inside that buoy, Chris. From that buoy to the beach. And there's a few of those up and down to the left and right, maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, Teresa, it's a great one. Decoration wise for Christmas, there's stuff up and down the median on Collier, and you know, there's just some stuff like that, some decorations that they have. I wouldn't say there's a whole bunch like that's from the municipality itself, but there is a large boat parade, and tons of couple thousand people at least go to the Esplanade, and people from the yacht club and elsewhere, they decorate their boat, make it look like sleds and sleighs and things like that, and then they go around in the different bays, and they have lights and they play music, and it's really cool. A boat parade, very, very, very nice. That's nice. There's a house on just off of Heathwood, south of San Marco, and their light display will be on Christmas. I saw the sign the other day. It'll be active on Christmas, and they put up lights on their house, and it looks like the Griswolds. Swear to God. And but they raise money for St. Jude, so they got a little box up there. You can go up there, you can sign your name and whatnot, and put money in, and it really looks cool. Maybe we'll do a live stream from there and show that. That's really, really cool. Literally, it looks like the Griswolds. I think the International Space Station could see them. Teresa, I hope you get better. Come on down, Dee.
Say go to the City Marco events webpage, because I think there's a tree activities in the park, concerts.
All right, so Maria was just telling me that the city, go to their website or on Facebook, the website, and they'll have they've got a list, because they do a Christmas tree lighting, and I think it's in Veterans Park this year, because on December 3rd they're having the sort of the groundbreaking of the ribbon cutting for Veterans Park, and they're going to have food there that you can buy. They're going to I think it's light the Christmas tree actually, and then there's going to be a really good music act that'll be playing that night. So that's December 3rd at Veterans Park, which is cool. Maria, Chris just said hello.
Bye.
All right, guys, about another 4 minutes till sunset, till tactical sunset, right? But if you enjoyed this, we've had up to 14 people looking at a time on this thing, but if you would, hit the little thumbs up button for me and just let me know whether or not I should do stuff like this again. I really enjoy it. Oh yeah, thanks, Chris. You're welcome. Can't wait to see you and Tim down here. Yeah, I found when you're not here, you want to still kind of know what's going on here. And Marco's a favorite place for so many people. Pack some of that spaghetti sauce, Chris. Or cook it here if you would. Yeah, that's definitely okay, Chris. Amen, Steve. You know it. You've known it. That's why you've had a place at the beach for whatever, 30 years plus.
It wouldn't bother if I told your husband to put his camera for the mermaid. Yeah, you didn't know the Marco Island mermaid?
No, tell me about it.
just the fruits of your imagination will help you locate it.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to see mermaids.
Once in a while, you'll see a tail out there or something.
Hey, anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen any dolphins tonight, but
Have you?
I'm looking. No, not tonight, but normally.
Generally, we're on Prince Island where you see the dolphins.
Real quick, guys, I'm doing a quick audio check. Could somebody put a comment up there and tell me if you can still hear me okay now? And thanks, Chris. I'm gonna pan the beach. You guys are great. Do your thing. Don't worry about me.
You might get a green flag.
I'm gonna, thanks, Teresa. Okay, I'm gonna pan here just to show you who's all out here. Still? Thank you, Bill. Good. Here we are coming around. There's Maria talking to some people.
So we've been here for 10 years.
You're an idea machine, Steve. Love that. Hang out just a couple more minutes and then I'll bring it to a close. Again, if you found this worthy of your time a little bit, hit the like button for me. That little thumbs up lets me know I'm not wasting my time. Doesn't do anything else. Okay. Adventure wifey. Hint, hint.
Okay, Ray, suck it in. Cheeks in. What's your first name? Maria. Oh, what's it?
If she tied her hands down, she wouldn't be able to talk. I know, Chris. Chris, you expect that out of me. Good night, Teresa. Hope you feel better. The water temperature, man, I don't know. Yes, she's right, Steve. I don't know what the water temperature is. Let me, could send Maria out in the water. Take care, Chris. The seas are calm. This afternoon, it was really smooth out there. Would have been awesome to have a boat out, but it was really smooth. And it's fairly smooth now. Not really, you know, maybe light chop. Not very many swells, but no, Caxambas boat ramp is not open, and I've heard it could be many months, up to a year or more. That's what I heard. My son Antonio, love you, Antonio. Oh boy, got two of those. Fantastic. Yeah, the Caxambas. We're going down there in January for some Coast Guard classes, and the new Coast Guard station. No, I'm sorry, Coast Guard auxiliary building is open, and they took down the old one, which was the trailer there on the, I'm going to call it north end of the parking lot. But the new one's up, and it did not get damaged during Hurricane Ian at all. But it was the docks and the building itself. So you can't even get in past the gate at Caxambas, unfortunately. And then the Goodland Boat Park, which is also another county-owned boat park just like Caxambas, is doing fantastic. It's perfect. We use it a lot and nothing there, so Caxambas just really took a beating. And I love Caxambas. Love riding my bike down there, maybe get a little snack, a drink or something, sit there, watch people fish, pulling on their boats, get gas. Caxambas is an awesome little park. Okay, people packing up. Some nice colors. I don't know if you guys can see the colors. I don't know that you can see them as well as they're coming across to the naked eye. And okay, we're going to leave here in a minute, but I'm going to show you first. I'm going to zoom in to see if you can see the flashes of light down there in the middle of the screen. That's the fire dancer doing his fire baton at the middle of the Marco. You can see it twirling around there. Every night at sunset, they have a fire dancer. Kids love it, adults love it. It's fantastic. They do that out in front of Cane's right now. You can see, try to get that in the middle of the frame a little bit. There we go. All right, well, we're gonna have to pack up and get out here before they lock the gates at Residence Beach, and we got to hump it home instead of drive. So. Don't know if you guys can see me, but thanks for joining. We had up to 20 people at a time watching the live stream. Again, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button just to let me know if I should spend my time doing stuff like this. And I appreciate it very much. and we'll see you soon. Appreciate it very much, and we'll see you soon. And before I go, Steve, thank you very much. That's the first contribution I've ever gotten on this channel, and it's appropriate that it comes from you, and it's just in keeping with the good mentor and friend that you've become. Thank you very much.